The SMT are in the house. What up, Pete?
Day drinking. How about you?
You're lying, bro.
No, I've been
I
day
thought it
drink.
was. I thought it was a glass of vino, man.
Nah, today I went with the Irish coffee and some eggnog with Grand Marnier.
Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff, Pete. So big, big earnings report for T-Mobile, man. Giant quarter for them. Huge numbers. Along the lines of what I think we kind of made predictions about. I don't know if we ever got your formal predictions.
Nope, it wasn't
Okay.
around, and I can't give predictions. I already got the layout from my Robinhood app.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, man. So we got a lot to discuss, and things are looking pretty good. Let's do some hellos for the people that are here in the live chat currently, as it stands.
The members.
Yeah, the members. We got David hashtag Thongs are us. We got Chame in the house. Pete, you were in the live chat. Are you still in the live chat, Pete?
I'm in the live chat. I also have this pulled up on my channel, and if the non-members want to comment there, they can.
All right, cool, man. We got what is it? Cipriani Tech is here.
Yep.
Rila Fub is here.
Yep.
Some dude named Sneedclips is here.
I don't know who that guy is. He
I know.
has a wrench.
Freaking weirdos. We got TJ in the house. MS is here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you for coming through. Zero Cool in the house. And we got Alexis and Kazi. Thank you guys for coming through tonight. And then, of course, there's more people here in the live edition on the playback. So let's go, man. Let's talk about this.
Dig this in.
All right. So what I went ahead and did was, just so that you guys are able to keep up with what exactly we're discussing when you hop into the live stream, I'm just going to do a screen share for that part. But what me and Pete are going to do is we're going to chop up and dice up all the stuff from today's earnings report from T-Mobile and just discuss, piece by piece what we feel, how we kind of perceive things. Pete, you've done this with me before, so it's not like new. This is kind of like what we've always done.
I'm not a deer in the headlights, no matter how much alcohol's in my system.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, the screen share isn't really working. Let me try one more time. Let's try this again. Okay, so boom. Does it work? Huh. Okay, so I'm having...
Do you want to pass me the link and see if it works for me?
That might be worth a shot. Let's try that, man. Because it's working on the left-hand side where you put in the little thing, but no, it's not. I'll go ahead and put in the live chat so that way everybody can see it too. I'll put it in the private for you, Pete, so that way you can access it a little bit.
I can just pull up the tab and bam.
Yeah, see if you can get that to work, because it ain't working on my side, bro. Maybe I got to get rid of this chat overlay. That's weird. Let's try this.
I don't see a chat overlay, but let's see. Brave tabs. We got T-Mobile continues to boast 5G. Yep, right there. See it?
Yeah, yours isn't working either. Let me see if it's the graphics maybe that
I do see you're sharing a screen on. Hey, there we go.
Okay, so let's try this. Did this work? Okay, I don't know. Did this work?
No, that made it worse. You get rid of the background.
Okay, let's try this.
That's only the background.
What in the world? Okay, this is working now.
Yeah, so can you remove the chat element?
Yeah. Okay, so I think we got it. I just got to remove the chat and I think we're good. Yes. How about that, Pete?
We're good.
All right, we are in like Flynn, broski. All right, so the actual article here is just a placeholder so you guys know what we're discussing here. There's a loose nut at the keyboard. Seriously, man. All right, I got my own notes. I got all the things that I want to discuss, and then I got the questions that were asked during the earnings call. A couple of the questions were stupid. I would just like to remind people that the money people, the analysts, are not necessarily the most astute when it comes to like actual networking questions and other important things outside of financials. I just thought I'd throw that in there. All right, Pete, we are going to start first with the financials, so we'll get it out of the way. One of the quotes from CEO Mike Sievert: "We are causing Verizon wireless business churn." What do you think of that, Pete?
By the numbers, I'd say the only segment Verizon has gains is in the business. So if they're causing churn, I would say they they aren't doing a significant amount to impact their bottom line.
You know what I could do, Pete, is I can go on Twitter. I can tag Hans Vestberg. I can tag that new business person at Verizon, Sampath. I can tag him and say, "Hey, Mike Sievert says he's causing you pain at the business segment." And you know they can't say nothing to me. It's true.
I mean, Verizon had, what was it, what was it, 135K net gain on business or something like that?
I think business was plus 190, and I think the losses were like 180. So
Yeah,
like they're technically up 10,000 overall in the queue, but it's really just the business that
I
carried it.
will say though that what was it, Boeing?
Yeah, Boeing.
That is probably, 40,000 at most out of Verizon Business/Enterprise. Um, so that's going on that. If they're taking more primary or secondary phone options from Verizon, then they are equivalent, definitely causing business churn to occur.
Yeah, it's definitely happening. I don't think there's any denying it. So I kind of like that he threw that in there. They went ahead and raised guidance for the rest of the year for the outlook. There is an increase of 7% in service revenue year over year. They like to use the term merger synergies, which has led to an increase in overall EBITDA. Their free cash flow has increased 30% year over year. They have now received three out of three, investment grade of buy from all major agencies and institutions. They have thoroughly completed a share buyback program valued at 4.9 million shares. The stock is going up, Pete.
Yeah,
I know you were looking at it.
Buying it back, and I hate, you know, up until the market value, and everybody here knows the market cap exploded. Going back to
The merger.
2008. No, in general, like all the markets, they rose exponentially. 2009.
Oh, when the crash, the market crash right before.
No, what happened was the Republican government, because there's a House, a Senate, and the president, got rid of regulations against stock buyback, and now we have record highs on the stock exchange in the U.S., and most of it's because companies are buying back their stock and increasing the value of their outstanding stock. They're not.
Yeah, but that's been going on for a while, Pete.
Yeah, it's been going on since 2008. But what I'm getting at is stock buybacks are just artificially increasing the value of the brand. So,
Yeah, but that's what the investors want, though.
I think a better measure would be natural growth without the buyback, wouldn't you?
Well, that was the only thing that like when you look at the financial levers that T-Mobile could push or pull, I should say, it's share buybacks and it's a dividend. What would you prefer them to do?
I'd take the dividend. I mean,
Okay, so
I
isn't the
have a
dividend going
handful
to
of
be more?
shares.
But the dividend is going to be more tax, more of a tax burden. So they're artificially inflating the value of the company and the shares by doing buybacks, but that's easier on their tax burden to do that than to the dividend, because the dividend, not only does your income get taxed on that, but then it gets taxed on the payment too.
Yep.
So
And quite frankly, I think there is another issue of buybacks. You have a lower tax burden than dividends. But this is a completely different story.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Um, the reality is the stock's up,
Yeah, well,
despite
you know
them
why,
being
Pete.
off
You,
target by not '04.
it's but they hit on so many things. Like ARPU is up 2% through so far this year.
Yep.
ARPA is up 2 to 3% so far this year. They're projecting that through the rest of the year. The revenue increased sequentially by $53 million. That still pales in comparison to the big two, but I mean it's increased. I don't. To me, I think it's a win. I think
Don't call
T-Mobile's.
don't refer to AT&T and Verizon as the big two. I think based on the numbers, AT&T is behind by like 20 million people.
Well, I'm looking at the money. Like,
Yeah, the money and the
yeah, it's not about the postpaid subscribers. I mean, I'm talking like because we're doing financials. So, like for example, AT&T and Verizon. So Verizon's 494 million in increase in service revenue. AT&T was increased 333.
let me
T-Mobile's
tell you,
increased 53.
that Verizon dividend was disappointing.
It's like 7%, Pete.
Yeah, and the value went down right before the dividend went out.
I know. Service revenue growth. AT&T's at 5.6%. T-Mobile is at 4.7%. Verizon's at 3%. T-Mobile, the only carrier that didn't increase prices this year. Didn't increase direct plans and fees. So
I paid a $35 fee to get my my Pixel Watch activated, and outside of that, uh, I haven't been hit with any of the fees on T-Mobile. So
you think
guess
we
I
did
can
good with
count
the
my blessings.
financials, Pete?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say other than the fact that they were, what was it, like 3 or 4% under target for fixed wireless. If they hit the target on that and siphoned that much off Cox and Comcast and whoever, um, they would have done better. But as it is, I think they did stellar.
That's a good pivot, Pete. Let's move that way. Retail. 394,000 postpaid accounts were added. A total of 1.6 million postpaid net adds. Total devices. Plus 854,000 postpaid phone net adds. Churn rate combined, all things, 0.88%. It is down, which
That's
is a good
actually
thing.
a really low churn if you think about it.
Well, check this out, Pete. Here's something more impressive, right? They were at 0.96. They are now at 0.88 quarter over quarter. Mike Sievert, this is very commendable. I respect him for this. He said, "We want industry lowest churn." I can respect that, bro. You're talking about a company that used to have the industry's worst churn. Under like the early years of John Leisure, right? And
Oh,
then
I definitely remember.
yeah, and then Sprint kind of took that place, right? T-Mobile kind of got their things together. They got more competitive, with a better network and stuff. Like they were improving as a company over the course of the better part of like 7-8 years, right? But the churn was still over 1%. And
I
then since
remember I remember some quarters during the growing years. They were growing, but their churn was still over 4%.
which means people were trying it and not liking it. Whatever they didn't like, they were leaving because of it. So they've stabilized, Pete. 0.88. Verizon's churn rate has now been higher in total than T-Mobile for 2 quarters consecutively, right? Total churn. So like on postpaid churn, this is the first quarter where T-Mobile is better than Verizon, but in total churn, it's quarter number 2 consecutive.
That's good.
It is very good. We have 578,000 5G home customers, man.
I think they were targeting 600.
You know what, dude? Bravo, T-Mobile. You were expecting 600,000 and you almost got it, which is an absurd rate, man.
Considering this is for, if you just look at it, this hasn't even been out for a year.
No, it's been out for more than a year.
Well, not in the scale it's been.
I don't know. When was like the official beta done?
The official beta was done in November, if I remember correctly.
So basically, we got 1 year so far.
We're kind of missing half a quarter, but yeah.
But Pete, we're at 2 million customers, homie.
That's pretty damn good.
It is really good.
Something that didn't light up 2 years ago. In my opinion, better growth than Comcast, and Comcast just gets customers because, well, what other ISP do you go to?
Okay, so it's good that you brought that up. Comcast and Charter lost net subscribers this quarter. Meanwhile, T-Mobile adds like 500,000-600,000 every quarter. So we've got like the tables have turned, I suppose. If you put Verizon in there, they had like 200,000 a quarter, 200,000, 300,000 when you count business. Yep. AT&T added 350,000 if I remember correctly in fiber. So, yeah, T-Mobile's kicking everybody's ass combined. We have 6.6 million net adds for the year so far, Pete. Projected. They're projecting 6.6 million. That counts mobile. That counts fixed wireless. This is thorough growth, Pete. This is major growth. They're raising guidance for retail subscriber ads. They're raising the awareness to investors that they're attacking business on the expansion. By the way, real quick before I forget, I almost forgot. They are seeing some movement from prepaid to postpaid. They said it's a small shift. It's a small kind of channel for them, so they didn't give us any numbers. But their prepaid customers are now 19% of their retail customers. They were plus 105,000 prepaid side. AT&T, for your reference, guys, it was plus 140,000, and then Verizon was plus 39,000. So in order, AT&T added the most, T-Mobile added the second most, and Verizon was last. Fixed wireless access prepaid, Pete, plus 90,000.
That's actually pretty good when you look at Verizon. Wait, prepaid.
Prepaid, like they're selling it at Metro. The fixed wireless.
Plus 90,000?
They were plus 90,000. So that means the T-Mobile home internet on prepaid, they added 90,000 subs. Last quarter, they added 83,000. So in the last 2 quarters, we have 170,000 prepaid Metro by T-Mobile home internet customers. Prepaid ARPU is now $38.86. That looks to be improved.
Yep.
The prepaid churn rate is 2.88. Last quarter it was 2.58, so I'm not sure what exactly led to that, but it's not a big deal. If prepaid is under 3%, you're winning. What do you think of that prepaid stuff? Decent, Pete?
Well, considering I've never been in a situation where I've had to look at prepaid, but from the the novice view that I have, I'd say any tens of thousands growth in prepaid is a net positive, considering if, you know, people don't like it, you wait till the end of the month or middle of the month and just pick up another person.
All right, good stuff, Pete. All right, this is the part that I'm sure everybody's been waiting for. Network 5G. All right, Pete, let's do this, man. Officially, T-Mobile has decommissioned all planned Sprint sites 1 year early. That's good stuff, man. That means
Yeah.
that the network is progressing.
Means that we're producing less coal to power them, too.
Yeah, that's right. They are now also officially citing 250 million pops of 5G UC N41 coverage. They said that they are able to now compete in 50% of rural households. At the start of the year, they were at 30%. By the end of the year, they want to be at 60%.
I've
Pete,
been
how big is
noticing
this,
that.
Pete? How big is that, bro?
So, I haven't been inside a rural household recently, but like rambling in the middle of nowhere in, say, Utah or Colorado, and being able to actually connect to an N41 thing, not just an N71 or Band 2. I could have a, little picnic in the middle of nowhere and still be able to watch some HD video. So if I'm able to do that as a casual observer, the the impact for those households who probably do not have what we'd consider a broadband connection could be breaking the digital divide for them.
So true, man. Some of the things that Mike Sievert was speaking to, he said, we want to give you the best network and the best price, right? So he's pushing that value proposition. I truly believe that. I think they do want to give people the best network at the best price. Everybody's usage may vary, but clearly that is their intention. They want to fiercely compete in pricing, and they want to give you the best possible network they can. So I believe that he really means that.
For my testing here, unless Dish can break something up, that is definitely the case on them.
Okay, so how about this, Pete? This was an interesting tidbit. Net Promoter Scores put T-Mobile 30% 30 points higher than cable in home internet. What do you think of that,
points
Pete?
Compared to what?
So, like, have you ever seen the Net Promoter Scores? It's like a range that goes from like 500 to 1,000 or something. I think T-Mobile score is like 805 or 790 something.
So close to my credit score.
Sure.
That sounds disappointing to Comcast.
Well, like, I think that's kind of crazy because Comcast and Charter have been in business of home ISP for how many decades?
I told our friend Archie Mobile they're part of Ancient Regime, the old guard.
The old guard.
Like I remember Optimum. I was getting cable internet 10x1 in '96. And that's, longer than some people watching us have been alive. So, if you think about it that way.
Yeah, so that was something interesting. Magenta MAX has become their quote-unquote most popular plan. Okay, what the hell does that mean, Pete?
Means people like the 4K cat videos on the YouTube.
So, Pete, I mean, look, the one thing I took from it was that switchers really like Magenta MAX. People that are leaving Verizon and leaving AT&T to go to T-Mobile they obviously were spending more. They're going to T-Mobile to save money. And I think because they were spending money and they were getting less, they're going to T-Mobile and they're like, well, I was already paying this much. Let me see what this will get me here. And then T-Mobile's like, yeah, we'll give you Magenta Max at that rate.
So wish the business version I could get my free lines over for. But let's see if I get a raise at some point, and then I won't care.
Yeah, see, that's kind of how I was thinking about it, is these people must be thinking, okay, I was paying $200 a month for these lines at AT&T and Verizon. I'll pay the $200, but instead of getting like Start Unlimited, I can get Magenta Max, right? So
Yep.
maybe that's the kind of deal they're getting, so they're willing to try the Magenta Max.
At the moment, if I went over to Magenta, the business equivalent Magenta Max, I'd be paying an additional 123 plus taxes and fees.
All right.
If they gave me that free line promo, though, I'd only be paying, $40 more in taxes and fees, which I'd
Yeah.
definitely bite on.
Alternate Reality chimed in. Don't care about 4K, but uninterrupted YouTube streams are welcome. Absolutely.
Yeah, right now on my base business Magenta, I can only watch 720p uninterrupted.
All right. How about this? Quote from Mike Sievert. Our 5G is becoming our network. You know what that tells me, Pete?
That what I've heard about them cutting the LTE down to 5 megahertz of 71, 5 megahertz all of 12, and 15 megahertz of PCS is true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking, Pete, is they're relying on any type of LTE connectivity as little as possible. I'm
Where I
starting to
go,
see
it's
more
the
of that
fallback.
N71, N41 combo.
Yeah, where I go, it's a fallback. It's like if for whatever reason something's offline on the new radio, I'm on band 71 and 12.
Here's the thing, though, Pete. I will admit it, man. It's not all magenta colored glasses. It's not that reliable. Like, I have
Yeah,
a lot of times
they
where
need to
it's like,
bounce up the density.
well, here's what's happening. Like, I'm connected to it. I see N71, N41 combo on like Signal Check Pro, and then like I use it. Everything's cool. Everything's normal. And then all of a sudden, I look at my phone and it says LTE. I don't get disrupted playback or anything. It's not changing my experience, but I see the switching of the icon. Right, it's going
Yep.
LTE to 5G to 5G UC to LTE to 5. It's doing that a lot, so it's unstable, but it's not affecting my usage, so I'm okay with it. The moment my video starts buffering, though, I'm going to be pissed. So if it doesn't impact usage, I'll deal with the growing pains. As soon as it starts messing with my calls, my data sessions, then I'll get mad.
Is this the
Pixel.
Los line with the
No. This is the
Tector line?
business line. Yeah.
At what resolution are you going unbuffered on that bad boy?
Well, it doesn't really buffer. It'll do whatever. 480, 720. It plays whatever.
I do 720 no problem without buffering.
Yeah, I'm not having buffering. It's just I watch the icon dance back and forth, man.
Yeah, I do too sometimes, especially like watching playoff games. Well, I shouldn't be.
It's all good. I ain't too worried about it, bro. We just have to go through the growing pains of the network, I guess,
Hey, I will say my calls are sounding better.
All right, so most of the traffic's on 5G. That's been like that for like the last couple of quarters. The one thing that I think he's lying about, and this is just my perceptions, my experiences, my observations. A lot of what he said, I think, was truthful. A lot of what he said was real. But here are a couple of things that I think he's lying about. The first thing, he said, we are 2 years ahead of Verizon. We will stay 2 years ahead of them. No way in hell.
No, unless they're planning on deploying N77 and N78 like a bunch of spider monkeys hopped up on cocaine and meth.
I mean, they were 2 years ahead.
They were
a year ago.
And we're actually finding promises with this proposed millimeter wave in Vegas starting around the time of CES. We want them to expand that nationally, or at least to the cities with higher congestion, where they can justify the hardware because they will get return on investment with the fixed home internet if they deploy millimeter wave at that scale.
So you know what was truthful in terms of their commentary. Neville was quoted as saying, "This is the busiest quarter we've ever had on the network side, and they did it all while reducing churn." I don't think people understand how bad the Sprint network was in some places. Like, it was terrible here. Like, it didn't get decent until like 2018, 2019.
The Sprint network was fabulous here.
What?
When they did extended LTE onto the T-Mobile network.
Wait. When was the Sprint network ever good in Colorado?
When they started roaming on T-Mobile.
Oh, damn. All right, Pete. All right, man. That was some of the stuff. That was some of the stuff from the earnings call. There were some questions, Pete. Can we go over them?
Real quick, I have another anecdote about Sprint and T-Mobile.
Oh, damn.
I was downloading, 60 meg thing on my T-Mobile line, same generation phone. I was on a Pixel 3 XL, and the guy was on an iPhone. Same year release. I was on T-Mobile, and he was on Sprint. I downloaded it 10 seconds, no problem. After a minute, he canceled the download, went into his network settings, roamed on T-Mobile, and then downloaded it in 15. So Sprint was so good, you had to use another network.
Yeah, that's pretty damn sad, bro. But, I mean, where people had it, where they said they were built out well, they said it was good, but it wasn't built out here until like 2019. So, I don't know, man. It's really hard. It's hard to support the claim that they were good when they were so limited. There was a call, or no, it was a tweet. Roger Etner, Recon Analytics, friend of the show, he chimed in on Twitter. He said, "In which business sector do you see the most success?" And the lady, whoever is it Callie Field? She's the...
Yep.
I don't think she communicated it well, but apparently, it wasn't like a certain business segment or whatever, like small business or IPO or whatever the hell she was talking about. But there were a couple of names mentioned, Pete. Chicago PD.
Yep.
IRS.
Yep.
Delta.
Wait. Back up the freaking truck. IRS? Internal Revenue Service?
Yes, they are now a provider for the IRS.
I was going to say, if people haven't realized this with T-Mobile, their government plans are selling like hotcakes. I know 4 state government agencies here in Colorado who are waiting to swap over all their employee lines to T-Mobile for one reason. The base plan is unlimited. Not bucket, unlimited.
AT&T is still on bucket?
And Verizon for government.
No.
If it's a legacy plan, yes.
Yeah, but like
and
new customer accounts.
The upgrade cost to get out of bucket per user costs more than the T-Mobile for government line.
So it's like $30 or $40 as like an upgrade fee.
Yes, plus the $45 a month for the line.
What the hell, man? So no
I guess
wonder
you have to pay for your dedicated support. But on T-Mobile, the government support is the same people I call for my business. And
all right, man.
You've had the experience with the business support.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, if people aren't aware, T-Mobile is getting in with government when the N41 is good, even if they were already on FirstNet.
So I think this brings us to the point where like we have to talk about Verizon because like these are their accounts probably.
Yep.
Yeah, this is I think, you know, a situation where AT&T's not really impacted too much, but I think Verizon's going to hurt here.
Depending on the level of agency, to my knowledge, we're looking for um, going from AT&T Verizon to AT&T T-Mobile or Verizon T-Mobile, but like only in select regions will we see AT&T to T-Mobile.
There's a lot of untapped business opportunities and business segments for T-Mobile, a lot of potential for growth.
Especially when the cheapest line doesn't charge for going over on data.
5 gigs,
If you're lucky, I've
2
one
gigs,
Colorado State University asked for 2.5 gigs of bucket data between 5 lines.
and they don't budget for overages.
No.
Dang.
And when these lines came out, using 500 megs would have been nuts.
Yeah, back in the day, man, you'd be lucky to get on your Facebook just to look at a couple of pictures, man.
And loading that Facebook and those pictures only took less than 800 kilobits.
All right.
Okay, what's the next topic?
Fiber. There were questions about fiber ownership, Pete. So what's your
Are
stance
they
on that?
are
Do
they
you like
buying
the
out Pilot?
do you well, it kind of circles back to that a little bit. What's your take on T-Mobile, like how they should approach fiber ownership and like fiber operations?
So um they currently have multi-year agreements active with fiber providers that are at a locked-in price or a price where um, it increases annually at a set period. What I would do is keep that and do market analysis to see which ones are expected to balloon when you renew. And in those areas where would be expecting a ballooning price when they renegotiate at the end of their term, invest in laying fiber. But at the moment, if they have, 5, 7, 10 year contracts with a fiber provider for certain speed levels and grades, standard operation stuff, that's okay. Uh, they should not be kicking off them until they're expecting a large price increase, and it would be cheaper in the long run to build it out. At the moment, I would not recommend them replacing their connection with native fiber if they have a reasonable deal. But if they don't have a reasonable deal, those are the markets they should look into deploying native fiber.
So so how do we take this, Pete? Future, they're dabbling, cuz how I kind of look at it is like this. They have they have like public commentary when people ask them about that. You know, they say things like, "Hey, look, you know, your fixed wireless access is immense. You have increased interest in the fixed wireless access. Obviously, you got to pay for backhaul. Leasing is not really, you know, that great when it comes to owners' economics. You know, and with all this success in fixed wireless access, you know, do you remain of the of the thought process like we're just going to focus on wireless and mobile and all this, but like people keep saying it to them.
Adding adding fixed wireless access on adds another part of the calculus. If you're in an area where, say, you deploy millimeter wave and your fiber contract can support all the bandwidth that you'd be getting with cell traffic and fixed wireless access traffic, then you don't need to worry about it. But it's those places where if they added, say, millimeter wave or a high amount of N41 and the fixed wireless is choking under the mobile demand, at that point, they should run their own fiber to at least support some of it, and then over time transition up when they upgrade the capacity of their own fiber. Because if the fixed wireless access is profitable, they would be making their, if they can keep the customer, which, going up to 10 or 100 gig backhaul would cement, the deployment can pay for itself in less than 3 years.
So the fiber, the backhaul, and actually this was from Mike Sievert. He said they're learning about fiber. They're learning fiber. They're starting to understand the business a little bit. He mentioned by name something called T-Fiber. And that's referring to kind of what you alluded to, Pete. Partnerships in fiber, which they're dabbling with fiber,
Did they rename their layer 3 in DC?
Not that I know of. I just know that they're calling this project T-Fiber, where they have the partnerships with the fiber providers and the ILECs.
That's actually not that bad if you think about it.
Well, I mean, I'm of the belief that at some point they have to go in on some fiber, and as far as they can go with it, they should. I'm not saying they go broke trying to become a fiber provider. I'm saying they should try to own as much as they can for the sake of the economics.
Yeah, and that, I think that kind of coincides with what I say.
Yeah.
If adding either a supplementary or a large backhaul of their own fiber would increase their revenue, especially the home internet, then it'd be stupid not to. But if their current contracts and the current capacity can handle the load until the end of the contract, maybe they should look into deploying at the end of the contract.
To kind of spin off of the fiber thing, fixed wireless access was a topic of conversation. Some concerns about any plans to increase CapEx to accommodate fixed wireless access growth. Mike Sievert did say that there must be a dedicated, focused business change in order to actually build towards fixed wireless access. So basically what he's saying is this, folks. They are not building their network for fixed wireless access. They are building their network for mobility, and they will sell the excess that they have, spare capacity, sector by sector. There is never going to be a day where T-Mobile is building a true fixed wireless access network. They're selling excess capacity on any sector where they have it.
They need to build for Magenta MAX plus 15%.
And then that accommodates a few of the users on each sector.
That would accommodate an amortization, maybe 20, 30% of the bandwidth taken up by fixed home wireless.
I don't know, Pete. If they're not going to dedicate CapEx to fixed wireless access, how could they set their goals so high to be like more than 7 or 8 million? Isn't that risky?
It's their expectation for in-home usage.
But they're already seeing people using like Wi-Fi. 500 or more gigs, man.
Yeah, but the expectation is at home you're on the Wi-Fi, not like me who sits down here, turns off Wi-Fi calling, and just uses the native network.
That used to be me, bro.
I know.
That was me before I got fiber.
I'm on fiber, and by the way, the Wi-Fi speed on the 7 Pro, I got 780 by 430.
Pete, guess what I get?
What?
Like 930 by 890.
Or do you have line of sight with the router?
Yeah, it's in the same room.
Yeah, this is me upstairs in my bedroom,
Oh, damn.
and my router is literally I'm getting 5 gigahertz waves going out the window near my router and bouncing through a tree into my side window.
Unreal. That is
So
phenomenal. I think at the upper level,
with a
I'm
with a connection like
probably.
that,
Yeah, I was going to say that's really good, Pete. On the main level, I'm probably getting. Yeah, like that much. I'm getting like 7 something and maybe like 6 something on the uplink.
but
But
here, but,
upstairs, I'm not getting that, Pete. I'm getting like maybe 5 something.
but here's the messed up thing. I walk outside, I do a speed test on my N41. I'm getting 690 by 50.
You get 690 outside the house?
Yeah.
Damn, so it's like right there smack. Is your SINAR like 20 or something?
No, it's I'm at negative 98.
Oh, the RSRP?
Yeah.
I was going to say your SINAR is probably like 20 something though, so the signal's clean.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so it's like I got the fiber, I got the N41.
You got the wireless fiber.
What's the difference?
Yeah, you're
The
sitting
difference
pretty,
is
man.
4K video, no buffering when I'm on my home Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no buffering ever. All right, so I did dig around a little bit, and I did find a couple of things, Pete. The 5G phone upgrade rate, T-Mobile has the slowest in the industry out of nowhere. What the hell? Why?
By the way, Amplify Alien. Um, Everybody who I know who is upgrading to a 5G device for T-Mobile are buying their own device outside of the T-Mobile store. Is this native 5G upgrade ads, or is it anybody connecting on the network?
I don't know. They said it's like hardware upgrade rate, so this must mean the phones that are
That's
being
the
purchased.
in-store.
Okay, so retail.
Yeah, and like I said, everybody who I know who is upgrading to a 5G phone on T-Mobile is just buying the phone, and they're not going through T-Mobile.
All right, man. I'm
So I
seeing.
don't know if that's the global trend, but I know with us we had pre-purchased phones that were unlocked and ready to go on any network.
I don't know, man. They're saying that T-Mobile at one point they were doing really well with upgrade rates, and I think it's just economics personally. It looks like Verizon's going to finish the year with the highest 5G upgrade rate, which is nuts because AT&T has like the most incredible trade-in promos. They're like, if you're a current customer or you're porting in, you're going to get 1,000 off your iPhone. And
So
now they're doing, by the
Sneed,
way, Pete, now they're doing broken phone trade-in too. AT&T's copying Verizon. But Verizon doesn't do it anymore.
yep. So Sneed, we got Lauren saying he only gets his iPhones from Apple.
Yeah, I like buying my iPhones from Apple too. I'd rather not buy iPhones, but since I have to, I buy from Apple.
Yeah.
Here's one from Running Flame.
I mean, I buy my Pixels directly from the Google store.
Good comment from Running Flame. People with T-Mobile are still disproportionately likely to be there, at least in part, to save cash. Promos on promos on promos and a ton of grandfathered plans.
I'm there to save cash. It's just coincidentally at the moment it's the best network in my market.
You're exactly what Mike Sievert was shooting for, Pete.
Yep.
Damn, son. We covered a lot. You know what I'm going to do, Pete? Because, I do want to get the pulse of the people, but I wanted to kind of get to the member chat and the moderators and the mod squad and everybody. So
Yep.
what I'm going to do now, because, I really do,
By the way,
respect. I really do respect and honor the commentary from people. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to the options here within the studio. And I'm going to open up the live chat to see if I can.
By the
I'm gonna
way, I am going to point out that if I am on Restream with Sneed and he's doing member only, I'm going to be throwing up my chat, which shows up in the Restream, as a side channel. Your messages might not get priority, but you can still talk, and I will reply and comment to you.
All right, let's see if this works. I just updated the stream, so now the live chat should be open to all. And if there's any
Turned on
commentary or...
subscriber only mode. You had to be subscribing to this channel for at least 48 hours to comment.
That's it. All right, so let the games begin, as they say, Pete. The floodgates are open, my friend.
Got Noel Torres saying, "What's up?" Got Ronaldo Sanchez saying, "Hello, everyone."
Yeah, Rolando, Noel. Oh, snap. We got Big Lou in the house. What up, Big Lou? It's my dude, bro. Yeah, we'll get this chat opened up. Pete, do you think we should do a poll tonight?
Yeah, let's do a poll.
Ooh. Do you have anything in mind, or should I just go ahead and generate one?
I got a joke one and a non-joke one.
What?
Let's go with the joke one first.
All right,
Okay.
man. Joke when it is. You want to
Joke
type it out
one
in the
is-
private chat, or do you want to just tell
I'm
me?
just
What do you
going to
want to do?
dictate it, man.
All right.
The joke one is, are you hyped for members only chat to be off? Yeah, with, a bunch of extra characters. It's cool, or no?
There's a new feature here. It says engage with your audience. I can either start a poll or start a Q&A. What the hell is that?
I'm curious about the Q&A.
Yeah. What the hell is a Q&A? Let me see what it shows. Okay. There. Do you guys see anything?
Ask something.
I did.
Ooh,
I said, what the hell is a Q&A?
No, it pops up with ask something, and you click there, and it asks a question. This
Austin,
is
what?
a
Austin, what are
demo
you doing?
question.
You put LOL. How are you today? Okay, okay. So what do I type in here?
What do you see?
Oh, I have to just say stuff. Okay, all right. So, Wesley, I am doing excellent. Thank you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Anybody else got questions? He said, like Jeopardy? No, Zero Cool, not like Jeopardy. When you gonna open the iPhone case? Lawrence, this week for sure, bro. You will see the video. Michael Pepper Tech, you see what the hell I am doing. I am hosting a live stream, damn it. You see it. Noel, that is not a question. IDK is not a question. That is a lazy version of saying I don't know. Is Del Taco the GOAT? Del Taco is disgusting.
It's better than Taco Bell, but that's, saying that anything else, when you compare, Taco Bell, which serves, I'm assuming, soy, rat, and Chevelle, with something that doesn't include rat, you're good.
Okay, here's another one.
You know what I went to a really good, taco joint called Taco Star, locally owned and operated.
Yeah, but is it legitimate tacos or is it the BS?
It's legitimate tacos. They're all toasted corn circle corn tortillas.
Yeah, corn tortillas where it's at, homie.
Brendan Spradley, how far does a cell tower reach? It depends on the amount of power they're broadcasting on and which band you're using.
All right, here's one. When will T-Mobile start using the white space licenses they bought? As soon as the FCC allows them to.
We're expecting before Q1 2023.
Damn Skippy.
We got a $5 super chat, the first one of the show. Granted, we've been on a member only mode, which means that we're already paying you money. Saying, I have a community I have community post unlocked, and I haven't even got 100 subs. Nice. I have 130 subs. Last I checked. Get out entertainment, so maybe I have that too.
Here's another question.
Hey, and Gelot agrees. Taco Star is indeed dope.
Here's a question from Cesar. What's up, my brother Cesar? He said, "Do you like coffee with creamer?" Hell to the nah. I like my coffee black.
I like black coffee, but I also don't mind a little bit of white cream.
Pete, you still speak at times like you're from New Jersey, bro.
Really? Which
It
word?
comes out in words like coffee.
Well, you either get me saying coffee or I go cafe.
Oh, see, now you're getting fancy, bro. Pinky up.
No, 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 no. It's my second language. Cafe. The cafe. A little bit of coffee.
Running Flame says, "How is Comcast managing to be such a friggin' failure lately despite all their advantages?" That's what happens when you don't give a damn about competition, when you don't care to compete. Yeah, straight up. Why does T-Mobile lie so much? RFK Tech. I don't know,
It's
man.
how.
I
Hey,
was
let me.
going through most of the. I went through most of the earnings, and like I only found like one or two lies, bro. The rest of it was pretty spot on, man.
Let me explain how this works. It's called PR, and you caress out the high points.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty honest. I mean, there are a couple of bad things, but mostly pretty good.
Lawrence, most of my cafe comes from Central America. I would, although I have heard uh, the beans from Hawaii are fabulous. Um, would there be a way you could send me some?
Yeah. What is this here? Uh, there was another one. Man, I thought I saw it. Well, oh, what's your favorite non-wireless YouTube creator? Probably.
Me?
Yeah, but Pete, you kind of like fall into our community. I don't know, man. Should I
I'm,
should I
I'm a
include you?
I'm a contributor, but if you look at my channel, I'm cybersecurity and gaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Although technically, I do have a couple podcasts from you up there.
All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with either the Investor Channel. I like his content. I think he calls a spade a spade. I like the Bandrew Says podcast. He does like microphone reviews, podcastage. So those are like, I like Stockado. That I don't know. He's another investor channel I watch. Learn to Invest. He's pretty good. So like, and then John McCallion. He's a community member. He doesn't make tech videos. He does like a lot of the, what is that called, bro? The gig industry, like with like
Yep,
Uber Eats and all that stuff and DoorDash.
he does.
Yeah, so I like those. The Weasel, he's pretty awesome. He does a lot of MMA reviews of like fighting cards and
Mm.
MMA fights and stuff like UFC.
Uh, man, real quick, talking with Lawrence here about coffee. Should probably buy some popcorn from our friend next paycheck.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, we should. Yeah, so that's a lot of what I do on YouTube actually. Um, I do a little bit of sports. I consume a little bit of sports commentary and content, but I'll be honest with you guys. Ever since like I don't know, probably the mid to late 2000s, the NBA doesn't like enforce its rules. So like that
You've
kind of like
noticed that?
yeah, so it kind of pisses me off how they like favor the stars and it messes up the game quality. And then baseball's like I'm more into it when the Cleveland Guardians are good. So like this year I was more into it than last year and stuff.
I
Um
can't believe the cheating Astros beat the Yankees.
yeah, surprise, surprise, bro.
Yeah, you cheat. You cheat. Of course, you won.
Pete,
You know.
the
You
the
know.
Browns are trash though. So like I'm really starting to lose interest in the Browns, man.
Real quick, alternative reality chimes in with a $2 super chat with a pair dancing saying "cool."
Hey, thanks, AR. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support.
I mean, I really think the way we should have fixed the Yankees issue is by getting all the Astros on a high regiment of estrogen.
Andrew is asking how I met my significant other. She saw me from across the room. She was, I don't know, I would say she was literally struck by the gods, and she thought to herself, "This man I must have," and that's the history of that. Yep, she fell in love the moment she saw me for sure, 100%.
My other half knew she wanted to be around me when I told a joke about Hassenpfeffer. Do you want to hear the Hassenpfeffer joke?
Is she around right now?
No.
It's all good, Austin's Tech. Thanks, man.
You
Would
want
I
to
rather
tell it?
cheer for the Browns or the Arizona Cardinals? Sheesh, man. I guess the Cardinals. They've got some exciting players, right? I feel like they got a nice young core of players, so I guess that'd be exciting. Oh
Oh,
snap!
tell
Who do
my
we got in
joke.
here? Where
I'll
I
tell my
just
joke. It won't get you demonetized.
oh, what up, Tana?
You ready?
Go ahead, Pete.
So it's Easter time. It's where we give thanks to the baby Jesus that reincarnated as a bunny that leaves chocolate eggs behind instead of poop. And that is why, at this time of the year, we celebrate by eating Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Who knows what Hassenpfeffer is?
Pete, did I ever tell you my first car was named Hassenpfeffer?
Why did you name your car that?
It's a Volkswagen Rabbit.
Oh, snap. Did the head gasket go?
Did you like the way I did that?
Yep.
That's right, bro. That's right. Man, you got people meowing in the live chat. This is despicable.
Yeah, let's, oh, wait, no, that's Ricky. That's member only stuff, man. Can't even turn on member only to shut him up.
So I hear things are getting pretty bad out there, Pete. School teachers are referring, or they're resorting to OnlyFans, bro. Have you been hearing about this?
Yeah, I haven't been consuming, but I've been hearing about it, and
Horrible,
I
man.
really wish we could pass a tax increase on the local level to give them more funding. I mean, if you think about it, and get out, you might agree with me. People with a proper education from public school, even no, no matter how meager, it is always nice if they're, taking a part-time job at a retail store or a restaurant, them to be able to articulate and give you exact change.
Let's see
So
here.
when you fund your public schools, you're funding your future.
Ricky, I literally hate you, bro. You know damn well phones ain't sexy, bro. They're just phones, bro.
The 7 Pro is slick. I wouldn't say
Okay,
sexy.
all right, fine. I'll take slick, bro. That's cool. You know? Ah, thanks, Chad. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the compliment, bro. Where
You know
is
what,
this man?
Chad? You rock.
Yeah, you're the man, Chad. Mojo said, which carrier is your main daily driver for phone and carrier? I mean, I got a Pixel 6 Pro that's got a T-Mobile line in it. I got a Pixel 7 Pro that's got Verizon. And then when I'm on my iPhone, it's either FirstNet or AT&T. So like they're all pretty much getting used. I got a dish line too. And that one's on my S22. I use them all heavy rotation, man. Each phone gets like 5 gigs of data usage per day.
So, with me, and then I'll get Franco's super chat in. I use T-Mobile as my anchor, and for my backup, it's Verizon or AT&T if Verizon doesn't have service there. Real quick, we got a $20 super chat from Franco Barra. Barrera. Barrera?
Yeah, Barrera. Yep.
Okay, second time second time's the charm. I guess Baker Mayfield wasn't the problem in Cleveland after all. No, I think it's the city.
No, hold on a second, bro. Hold on. Slow your roll, Pete. Hold on, bro. All right. Baker Mayfield was not the problem in Cleveland. But he's not doing good where he is either. So maybe they were both the problem. Maybe it was a match made in hell. All right. So so maybe you're right. And Tana, damn it, Tana. Phones are not sexy. I swear, bro. Let me show up in one of your live streams coming and talking that mess, bro. Let me find out. And thanks to Franco, man. Appreciate the super chat, buddy.
I do wonder if on my streams, if Dana would allow me to play some of his music when I'm standing up.
Yeah.
And Tim, list in the chat the new features for Google Messages. I think we'll all like to know all the features you have found.
Look, bro. You guys don't like my avatar? I mean, I'm here. You would rather see this? Or would you rather see this?
Sneed, I need to figure out a way, which basically means not be lazy, for my avatar to look like this little guy.
Oh, you got to take us a high-quality photo, Pete.
I'll do that right now on my Pixel 7 Pro.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second, bro. Geller, you got live streams? Email me a link to your live streams the next time you go live so I can watch, man. Come on, bro. Oh, shit. Tana just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You guys are funny as hell.
Okay, Sneed, I got the photo. Now what do I do?
You got to, like, upload it to your computer. So maybe share it to your, like, Google Cloud and then download it to your computer. And then when you go to change your avatar here in the settings, you could just add it there. It's easy. I'm a caveman and I can do it. Oh, snap. What up, Los? What's going on, bruh?
Okay, I am now syncing all my photos to Google Photos, and the 10 gigs is whizzing right by.
Yo, man. Pete, you remember when they had the T-Mobile onesie?
I wish it was sexier, man, let me tell you.
They've had all types of stuff. They got blankets. The T-Mobile Tuesday got everything, man. Hoodies. They've had everything. Umbrellas. I remember the umbrellas, Pete?
The only umbrella I have in my car.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay, I've downloaded the image, and let me tell you, this Buddha is popping.
Oh, man. What is Tim talking about, bro? He said you can send photos and videos at high res now, even over SMS. RCS
So these are
enhanced.
Google Messages features that they rolled out with the 7 Pro.
By the way, I do prefer RCS over iMessage. Don't hurt me. Don't gang up on me. Don't hurt me. I like RCS. Damn, son.
Okay, Sneed, how do I change my avatar?
Okay, go to the 3 dots in your little square thing where it says edit name. Or no, change avatar. 3 dots, change avatar.
I didn't even know that thing existed.
Yeah, bro, because it's so freaking small.
Also, I'm on a massive freaking monitor. So,
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. They still got the T-Mobile onesie at bmagenta.com. Anybody looking?
So, how does that look, my image?
Yeah, I could see him. Nice, Pete.
Pixel 7 Pro.
Wait, hold on. Can I do this here? Yeah. Yeah.
You got the Switch controller and my hard eggnog. It's nice.
Damn, what do you think, Pete? We do a pink thong on one avatar and then gator shoes on the other one for Hans.
Dude, that would require me wanting a thong or shoes. Man, this is hard.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got some stuff going on in that chat thing that we did, the Q&A. Oh, yeah. Boer Granta. I agree. If you're attracted to phones, you got problems. I agree. Raf said, how are the Samsung radios serving you? Dude, the Samsung radios have been pretty good, man. There's been a couple that have had problems, but they've been replaced. And I've seen CBRS radios have been kind of problematic, but those have been, like I said, replaced. There were some supply issues. The C-band's been really good. I will say that. Massive MIMO is an absolute goat. Pete, support me on that. Massive MIMO is the shit, son.
No, Massive MIMO is good. What you want is that insane MIMO with the 1024 by 1024. Now that's the shit. That's the bee's knees.
When do we
That's
start
the
seeing that, dog?
catching edge. I'm hoping before 2025 when we can have long channels of millimeter wave on an SA core.
Okay, so mid-band channels of 100 megahertz or better,
Yep.
and then
We're
millimeter wave at 1,000 megahertz.
Yep. So I'm hoping, Q2, Q3, 2023, all four carriers have put testing permits in for it already. So we're in the process, and I hope it happens sooner than later. Because when we go to network slicing, where we need, either high throughput or low delay or high reliability, having something that large will immensely help facilitate the
Bruh, like,
SLAs with these slices.
all right, so Ricky's saying, why do people repeat FCC lies? He's talking about C-band. Ricky, the engineers call it C-band. The engineers call it DOD. It ain't me, bro.
I call what you call DoD N77 and what you call C-band N78 because I think splitting the channel like that is BS until you get a unified channel. And since N78 is technically a subset of N77, I am not wrong.
Just saying, bro. What else was going on? Man, Tim, are you crazy? Your Volkswagen will not touch the Volvese, bro. It is not happening.
Hey, Sneed.
Yeah.
Wait until I modify my Prius.
I just want to throw this out there. Tim is officially the biggest hater on the channel. He hates the Volvese. All right, he's trying to pull up in his own little Hassenpfeffer. It ain't happening, bro. The Volvese is the GOAT.
Wait. He didn't. Wait, he has a Golf?
Yeah, I think he does. He has a STD or STI. What are they called?
TDI? Like turbo diesel.
Oh, man, I thought he had an STI.
Tim, are you in a Golf? He's in a.
Hey, Tim, go to the
GTI.
Tim, go to the pain center. Go to the clinic. Oh man, I'm terrible, bro. I'm the worst.
Zero cool. Wait till I modify my Prius. I'll give your Mustang a run for the money. So testing Los's minis where he's minimized weight. 0 to 30, the Prius is faster off the line. But then I get ghosted the moment we go to 31.
Oh, he has a GLI. That's what it is. I knew it was something, bro. I was hoping it wasn't an STI. I mean, they got antibiotics, so you had hope, you know.
Get the penicillin.
You don't want it to get to the point where you need the antivirals. You know what I'm saying? Pete, take us home, bro.
Did you just get a demonetization notification?
I may have just been demonetized. Pete, take us home, bro.
Let's see. We got super chats from Franco Barrara, Alternative Reality, Gilbert Entertainment, and I believe that was it. Am I wrong? Nope.
Yeah, there was a few.
Looks like just the three. Sorry if I missed anyone, but
It's all good.
We were under members only, so you weren't obligated to super chat there.
Well, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get to some of the comments from the members, man.
Oh yeah.
So
let's see. We're gonna do some hashtags.
Do it.
Actually, hashtag feed the bear, hashtag hug the bear, hashtag save the bear, hashtag telco Buddha, hashtag pink thong, hashtag replay crew,
Nice.
hashtag mod squad, and of course, hashtag telco poppy.
Yep. Hashtag Telco Poppy. Hashtag Telco Buddha.
And now, man, that looks better in that picture than it does in my hand. Alexis Borer gets in under the wire, as well as Jerry Shaw with $5 super chats each. Jerry did not leave a message, but Alexis says CNN just reported that Elon Musk, now in charge of Twitter, the CEO and CFO have left the company. Well, that's going downhill.
You think it could be any worse, Pete?
Sneed, we're going to be talking to Mastodon, trust me.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's better than...
Dude, Twitter's a dumpster fire.
Others. Franco Barrera says they'll send another super chat if Pete pronounces my name right the first time. Did I pronounce it correct that time?
All right, so Alexis, thanks for that super chat coming in at the buzzer, man. Appreciate it, and thanks for that update. Big shout out to Jerry Shaw coming in at the buzzer as well with the $5 super chat. We got another hashtag. We got hashtag FCBand. We got also...
I'm actually okay with that one.
Hashtag penicillin shots for the win.
Franco Barrera says pink onesie. Running Flame 175 says Telco Gym Rat. What's a gym rat?
Telco gym. Maybe that's me. I like the gym, bro.
So I wanna start doing gym stuff and doing some cardio, but I'm playing a tug of war with my puppy, and that's like 37 kilograms of resistance right there. I think I'm getting a workout for my doggo.
Yeah.
I mean, you do 37 kilos, 40 kilos?
That's heavy, Pete.
It is?
Yeah. It's challenging weight, bro. Your kilos, that's 2.2 to a pound.
Yeah. Wait.
Or 1 kilo to 2.2 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit ain't light, bro.
Wait, that's heavy?
Okay, what's the exercise?
She's pulling a toy away from me, so I'm engaging my arm, my back, and my legs.
Of course, dude. And she ain't giving up, bro. It's not going to stop.
No, she's not giving up. It's relentless. It goes until one of us gets tired.
Yeah, bro. And her weight's not the same thing as her strength. Like, it's two things.
Yeah, but yeah, her weight alone is only 37 kilos. I have not tested the joules she puts out. But I'm sure I could hit the clinic.
Hashtag hit the clinic. Oh my god.
Franco Barrera chimes in with a $2 super chat.
Thanks, Franco. Oh man. Hashtag Planet Zorb. You get the Zarg nuts.
But yeah, she's 37 kilos.
Oh hell no. Tim's got a pit bull. Hell to the nah,
I got
dog.
a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Wait, how much do those weigh?
She's gonna cap out around 43, 44.
Oh, so she's staying pretty lean then.
She might cap out around 50.
You're gonna be feeding her gun. Don't give her no damn hot dogs, Pete.
We already do.
Oh god.
She likes them.
Pete's like, hey, I'm diabetic. We're all gonna be diabetic. To hell with this.
Dude, we eat the Hebrew National.
Well, that's a good hot dog.
Yeah. And we eat it in moderation.
Yeah, maybe a few a year or something like that.
I think I cap out around 10 total a year.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's a quality meat product, you know?
Yeah. It's 100% all natural beef, no preservatives.
Hashtag sweaty armpits? Damn.
Damn, we don't want a hashtag Sievert. MS chimes in saying those are awesome dogs. Yes, she is.
Yeah, they're nice.
But yeah,
Oh
she
shit! How about this one, Pete? Hashtag Hans the Clown,
Hans the
man.
Cloud. We can do that with sweaty armpits.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm fairly certain she has a. We got $2 from Lauren saying high five the bear.
Hashtag high five the bear. Bro, I don't know if you're gonna paw the bear, claw the bear.
No, I'm not doing Nathan's contest. Hell no.
Dude, I don't know if I could do it with anything other than water. If they had a water drinking contest, that's the only one I would do.
Give me buff bourguignon.
Is this real life right here?
Garlic powder in here.
Oh damn.
Actually, it's not toxic. Um, it's it depends on the source of alumin, which is prominent in onions. But if you give the dog a small amount of hot dog, not like once a month, she's fine.
Wait, Pete, did you just say what did you pronounce that? Say that again?
Alumin?
Oh, yeah. That's onions. The species name is allium.
Yes.
Ah, nice, dude. Okay, cuz I have a little bit of my background botany, a little bit of that, so
And I'm a Renaissance man because I do cybersecurity. Like, uh, oh, hashtag Comcast fixed my bro's internet. So the amount of stuff that I learned that I can't discuss um, without disclosing that it's educational purposes
no.
is
Allium is
insane.
onion. Yeah, Wesley's saying allium is onion and aluminium is the metal.
Yes, I said the onion, not the aluminium.
I could see how if you like said it fast enough, it might actually like blend in there like that.
Yes. Uh, Borg Borgranta.
Did you say
Six.
au gratin?
Au gratin. Pardon.
Yeah. Hey Pete, we were trying to get out of here, man. Let's do it, man. We out this piece.
Yeah, we got this. Peace.
Peace. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks for everything.